Well, hello and welcome to the Weekend Geeks in our preview of the 2025 edition of San Diego Comic-Con. And I'm sitting here actually right now in front of Hall H, getting ready for Tuesday afternoon and when we get to go in and pick up our badges. Just want to talk a little bit about the show, what I'm expecting to see, some things that I'm looking forward to and going to be participating in. This is a trip that I didn't know if I was actually going to make. A couple months ago I had a procedure and it left me kind of trying to figure out if I was going to be able to tolerate such a long journey. But fortunately I've made provisions to be here and taken precautions and everything I need to do to make sure that the trip is a success. The convention officially starts on Thursday and preview night is Wednesday night. Traditionally preview night, well, at least it used to be a time for people to get together and look and see what was going to be available for purchase. But now it's become an extension of Thursday and the rest of the convention. Now, this week on Sunday, we're going to be doing a panel at 2 p.m. in the Omni, which is right across from me, on the kaiju of the Godzilla universe, female kaiju in the Godzilla universe. And I'm really thrilled to be moderating this panel. Was not expecting it, but gonna be on that. We're gonna have a great time. Got some surprises in store. It's gonna be a great event. My convention friend Marcia put it together and it's gonna be an all-star cast there. So really, if you have an opportunity, if you're here in San Diego, come check it out. Of course, we'll have the video on the channel in a couple of weeks. This week, I'm also excited to, again, go to Paramount's The Lodge event that's going to happen right on Gaslamp. And at this event, they're going to be like more of a holodeck experience for those of us who are Star Trek fans. And I heard word the other day that there's going to be performers out on the street costuming, cosplaying from that episode of season 3 of Strange New Worlds where they're part of the murder mystery. And really thrilled for that. Got a chance to go to the South Park Experience theme party that's going to happen on Saturday night, and I'll have some video from that on the review. And also, got to look at the calendar on the phone here. Gonna take part in Magic the Gathering's having an event on, well, throughout the week, but my time is on Thursday. Also doing Brawl Stars, I believe that's a mobile game. And for the first time ever in my entire life of coming to Comic-Con, I've won something in the exclusive lottery. So on Friday, I am doing the Primitive War signing with the entire cast of that. It's gonna be a horror film. Should be a pretty cool thing. Tricia Helfer's in that one. You know her from Battlestar Galactica. And I haven't said it yet. Probably haven't said enough. Birthday is on Saturday, so spending it at Comic-Con is the treat after all. There's a bunch of other fun stuff that's gonna be on display. George Lucas, for the first time ever, is going to make his trek, yeah, I said it, make his trek to Hall H on Sunday at 11 a.m. to unveil plans for his museum that's going to be in Los Angeles. And that should be a well-attended event. I've heard people changing their flights and hotels just so that they can be here. Traditionally, Sunday's kind of laxed on Hall H, but this year it's going to prove to be something different. Star Trek Universes is again taking over Hall H on Saturday. Looking to attempt to get into that panel. I've already made contact with the studio to see about it. And of course, if we're there, we'll have a review of that in our recap video. And then there's other panels and things on display. Paramount's going to have a mountain of entertainment on the show floor. It's not all Paramount. I know I talk a lot about that. That's because of Star Trek. But there's plenty of things to see. Probably will not go into the area where Funko is. That traditionally is a mess, and there's so many people just trying to look into the booth, much less buy from it. We did not win any opportunities to buy anything from any of the other booths, so just kind of walking around, see what else is available. Going to do as many experience activation things on Wednesday to get those out of the way so that the rest of the week we can enjoy it and just partake in everything that's going to be on the show floor. I'm going to try again to go to Nickelodeon, and in the past they have distributed tickets for their signings on Thursday, and you played the Hunger Games, go over to the booth and try to get those passes, and they'll just give them to you, and you come back at the designated time and get your signing. Last year we got SpongeBob and Avatar. I don't know what's in store for this year. I have not seen anything about it. And then Dark Horse is going to have wristband opportunities again. I've seen, I think George Takei is going to be on one of those, I want to say. So definitely this is going to be the year for signings, for me at least. Going to do everything I can to catch as many of those as possible. Of course, all the show floor signings are absolutely free unless otherwise notated. Studios use this as an opportunity to get the word out about their productions. If you remember in, what was it, 2023, just a couple years back, there was nothing on the floor because of the SAG strike. And this year is going to be a lot different. The downtown is already decorated and wraps are going up on the buildings. Things are getting in place. To my right in the back of the convention center is the adult swim area. Going to take a walk over there in a little while to see what's going on. Already looked at how the lodge is progressing. Everything is in place for a stellar convention starting Wednesday. I've also seen word of King of the Hill that's going to have a huge activation. Of course, they are coming back on the air here soon, and going to be really cool to watch that show again. I've seen Percy Jackson's going to have an experience as well, among all the other secret things that might be going on. So we're going to have a recap video on the convention as soon as I get back to the office, but throughout the week, hope to go live with you and show you the sights and sounds from the show floor, and just so you can have an opportunity to witness all the glory that is San Diego Comic-Con. Behind me in this little area that's here that you cannot see are the tents for Hall H, and those things are going to be full come Wednesday. People will actually start lining up for the next day as early as possible. So there's just so much chaos that's going to happen. There's no way that you're going to see everything at this show. It is theoretically impossible. No matter how much of a magician you are, you're not going to be able to see all of it. But that's the magic of coming here, and that's what keeps people coming back year after year, for that excitement. So on that set of unfortunate news, I'm afraid I'm going to end this short little preview of San Diego Comic-Con. You know, I'm really thrilled to be here. Glad that I was able to make the journey. Hopefully that health and everything is going to stay great. And on that note, I'll see you soon right here on the Weekend Geeks.